All right, let's jump right into this explainer. Today, we are cracking the code on the secret language of 2026. This isn't just some boring list, it's our ultimate guide to finally understanding modern communication together.
Aura? Crash out? Demure? Look, if you've ever opened your phone, scrolled through social media, or overheard a conversation at a coffee shop and felt completely lost, honestly, take a deep breath. You are in the exact right place. It's incredibly common to feel like people are speaking a totally secret language. But by the end of this session, we're going to have the real-world fluency to not just understand these words, but to actually use them naturally and confidently.
Here is our roadmap for today. First, we'll tackle the 10 slang words you absolutely need to know. Second, we'll look at some memory hacks and advanced tips. And finally, we'll put it all to the test with an ultimate pop quiz. All right, Section 1, the 10 slang words. Let's kick things off. So our very first word is aura. Basically, think of your aura as your personal cool factor, your vibe, or just your overall presence. Like if someone walks into a room radiating total confidence, they have a lot of aura. Let's actually practice saying this out loud right now, wherever you are. It's 2 syllables. Ready? Say it with me. Aura. One more time. Aura. Awesome.
Next up is a massive one, riz. This is basically just a playful, shortened version of the word charisma. If you can instantly win people over, or you're just really great at charming a crowd, you've got riz. The pronunciation is super simple, but it needs a little flair. You really want to emphasize that soft, buzzing Z sound at the very end. Let's practice. Riz, z, z. Perfect.
Word number 3 is demure. Now this one used to just mean shy, but in 2026, it describes someone who is stylishly put together, neat, elegant, and really mindful. And it's usually used with a fun, slightly sarcastic touch. Let's break down how to say it, putting the stress on the second syllable. Practice it with me. Demure. Once more, really feel the shape of the word. Demure. Love it.
Coming in at number 4 is the phrase crash out. I want you to picture someone whose Wi-Fi drops for like 5 minutes and they just start shouting and stomping around the house. That complete loss of temper over a tiny inconvenience, that is crashing out. Let's blend those words together. Try it with me. Crash out. Exactly.
Okay, so here's the crucial thing about our 5th word, cook. Especially in the phrase, let them cook, it has literally nothing to do with making dinner. It actually means you need to let someone who is totally in the zone do what they do best without interrupting them. Just a short, punchy double O sound here. Say it with me. Cook. And the full phrase? Let them cook. Amazing. And that perfectly wraps up our foundational single words.
Now let's see how these build into full phrases. Imagine you're at a coffee shop talking about a coworker's amazing presentation. You might say, "She absolutely ate," which just means she did a flawless job. And your friend might reply, "She completely understood the assignment," meaning she nailed it perfectly without missing a single detail.
Here is another fun scenario. Picture a friend strutting down a busy city street in a bold, stylish outfit like it's a literal fashion runway. That right there is main character energy. You'd say she looks like she's starring in her own movie, just radiating that supreme confidence.
For our final scenario, imagine you're texting a friend after a board game night. If someone is bitterly upset over a tiny trivial loss, they are salty. And if you want to confirm that what you're saying is the absolute truth with zero exaggeration, you add no cap.
All right, moving right along to Section 2, Hacks and Advanced Tips.
So, let's talk about the advanced nuances of context here. Look at the difference between ate and cook.
If someone is currently doing something amazing, you don't say let them eat, you say let them cook. You only say they ate when the action is completely finished and perfect. And check out demure, too. It used to be a really formal word for quiet modesty, but the slang version is often super playful and ironic. Like, you might put a tiny little bow on your water bottle and jokingly say, "My water bottle is so demure." Getting these nuances down makes sure you never miss a beat in conversation.
And that brings us to Section 3, the ultimate pop quiz.
This is where we put everything to the test, with 8 rapid-fire questions. And hey, don't worry about getting every single one right. Mistakes are just part of the learning process. Try to answer out loud before I reveal the solution. Let's do this.
Question 1. Fill in the blank. I cannot believe he lied to me. He is so blank because I won the race. Is it demure, salty, or aura? I'll give you a second. 3, 2, 1. If you said salty, you got it. It perfectly captures that bitterness over a small loss.
Question 2. Does no cap mean wearing no hat, telling the complete truth, or feeling sleepy? Lock in your choice. The correct answer is telling the absolute truth. No cap means you are being completely serious and honest.
All right, question 3. If someone is doing an amazing job and you want to tell everyone to let them continue uninterrupted, would you say, let them cook, they crashed out, or very demure? What do you think? Yep, it's let them cook.
Question 4 is a true or false scenario. If someone embarrasses themselves in public, we say they gained plus 100 aura. True or false? It's completely false. Embarrassing yourself actually means you jokingly lose aura, so it would be minus 100 aura. Let's test this next scenario for question 5. She wore a simple, elegant dress and spoke so politely. She was being very blank. Is she being salty, crashing out, or being demure? Take a second. The answer is demure. Look at you, truly understanding that mindful, stylish elegance.
Question 6. Think back to our shorthand tricks. Does Riz refer to extreme anger, charm and charisma, or eating a delicious meal? This is a great callback to our earlier point, because Riz is the ultimate shorthand for charisma, making that the correct choice.
Question 7. If your friend stepped onto the dance floor and danced perfectly, leaving everyone totally amazed, what's the best reaction? She ate, she crashed out, or she was salty? I bet you shouted this one out. It is absolutely she ate. And our final question. If someone is walking around with supreme confidence, looking and acting like the literal hero of a movie, do they have salty energy, main character energy, or demure vibes? The answer is main character energy. Huge virtual round of applause for you. Whether you got all 8 right or just a couple, your effort was absolutely incredible today. So let's quickly recap the 10 slang words we just added to our tool belt. Aura, Riz, demure, crash out, cook, ate, understood the assignment, main character energy, no cap, and salty. You didn't just sit back and passively listen today. You actively practiced these, pronounced them, explored real-life scenarios, and even tackled advanced context clues. And honestly, that is how real learning happens. I would love to know how you did on that quiz, so please jump into the comments right now and let me know your final score, or maybe even drop a sentence using your favorite new slang word. I really want to hear from you. Language is evolving faster than ever. What words do you think will define the next decade, and will we even be able to understand them? Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe the channel. Learn with MD.